We got full natty bra. Full natty bra. How to spot a fake natty. How to spot a fake natty. I've got some snacks here. I've got organic sweet potato. We got Thai Sprite. This is not any everyday Sprite. This is super high sugar content. I can't drink the Sprite in the USA. It tastes like fucking soap water. This is real fucking sugar. We've got some corn thins. We've got carbohydrate meal. Carbohydrate, super low fat, super low protein. My goal as a cyclist, be super lightweight, but still have the power to climb strong and ride long and come home and get work done and not require stimulants or anabolic steroids, etc. to get the day done, to get the day started, to get the day finished, to get the results that I can help you get for yourself following my advice. So many fake natties out there. Vegan Gains did a video recently. Venus John, is that even his real name? I don't even know. It sounds like a bit of a salesy name. Good car salesman. And this John guy, again, this is not a hate video. Just share my comments and criticisms. Don't hate anyone that mentioned this video. Just share my comments and criticisms. As a trainer since 1996, training my friends, training people in the gym as a professional, blah, blah, blah. As writing 2 ebooks that are doing really well. And just coaching so many people here in Thailand every day. Giving people advice, training people, helping them get PRs. Anyone can get my level results. Super high level cardio. You know, within very, very short time. You give me anyone off the street, I'll get them super high cardio level faster than anyone on the planet. That's a challenge. I would love for us to have like twin brothers or twin sisters, and I have a twin brother and a twin sister, and I'll train them up in a year, and we give them to the other ones, to the best trainers in the world. I'll get them fitter, leaner, and faster, drug-free than anybody else I know. And I'd like to put that as a challenge, not to blow my trumpet or be arrogant or whatever. Just put it as a challenge. That's how confident I am in my advice, in my action, and the results. I help people get it themselves. And just drug-free, man. So many fucking fakes and frauds on the internet. Venus, TMW, Ogus, Lowblind, all these fucking fake natties. Elliot Holtz, at least he's a bit more open now about how he's only swole because he's on the gas. And when you take gas, you don't need to do injections. All these guys go, oh, I'm not, what do you think, I'm going to the bathroom and doing, you don't need to do injections. I've done anabolic steroids before. You can do gels, you can do creams, you can do patches, you can do fucking little blue pills, oxymethylone, you can do little red pills of methyl testosterone, super, the most powerful anabolic steroid on the planet, oxymethylone, little blue pill, anabolic 50 milligram. It's a pill. You don't ever have to inject anything into your body to get swole. And these people say, oh, why would I do steroids? Like, it's not even my job. I'm not a professional bodybuilder. They just lie straight to your fucking face. Their programs are sold on the premise that if the teenage boy buys that program and takes the advice and does that, they will get as swole as their YouTube heroes. That's the premise, man. That's the marketing, what do you want to call it? Whatever, the fraud, in my opinion. It's fraudulent. If you're not open about your anabolic steroid usage and people are buying your program because they're thinking they weren't going to look like you if they train and eat like you recommend, but you don't disclose you're doing anabolic steroids on the side, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, that's fraud. Just like somebody who gets a boob job or gets a fake tan or fucking a tattoo or something that says, oh, this is just a birthmark, you know, like you can have this same birthmark on your forehead tattoo, but as you know, as I've got. You know, people out there who, I mean, there's girls out there doing liposuction or heaps of steroids and shit and getting these physiques and saying, oh, it's all natural, blah, blah, blah. Dana Lynn Blaley, whatever her name is, you know, saying that's natural. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know, I'm drinking a Sprite. And I bite my sweet potato. Sugar, man, these are fucking so sweet. But there's dumb fucks out there who'll believe it. Because it's easy to fucking fool people than convince them to be fooled. They watch movie and go, durianrider, you're like crazy, you're like swearing and you're like, I don't have to do jump cuts, I can look at you straight in the fucking eye and tell you the fucking truth. These motherfuckers do jump cuts, look over here, look over there. They're scripted, man. They get a script, they're reading it. If you have to fucking read out what you're going to say and you're trying to protect your innocence, in my opinion, you're a lying motherfucker. It doesn't make you a bad person, it just makes you a liar, in my book. If it has to be scripted, if you have to think what you're going to say, if you're going looking up here, and if you're looking up there, and all these jump cuts. Nobody can get that swole without exogenous anabolic steroids. It's fucking bullshit. And here's more proof. Where the fuck are their drug tests? I want all those motherfucking fake natties to sign up to the UCI, Cycling Federation, and sign up to the biological passport and say, I want to be part of the random drug control trials, experiments, testing, whatever. I want to be on the whereabouts program. And all these motherfuckers, none of them would pass it because they don't know how to pass those tests. A carbon isotope ratio test is easy to pass if you have advanced warning. If you just walk into a clinic and say, I want a carbon isotope ratio testosterone test, so no worries, boom, they get it done. Maybe cost you $1,000 or whatever, depending where you live. But if you know it's coming, you take Preciminoid, you take certain diuretics to mask shit, or a bit of, you can take stuff to pass that test. But if someone wakes you up in the first thing in the morning, 8 a.m., and says, hey, so we're going to do a carbon isotope ratio testosterone test, and you've got no warning, and you've been taking it, you're going to get busted. It's fucking really, really, really hard to pass. I'm sure there's some doctor out there who knows how to pass a random test, but you have to be pretty well connected, and it's going to be costing you a lot of money to have that sort of knowledge. And that's how these professional athletes get away with certain things, the top of the top, because they've got big money and they've got access to better resources, better connections, better drugs, peptides, pro-hormones, anabolic hormones, exogenous anabolic steroids, all these things. And it's massive stigma. So don't expect any fake natty to say, hey, I take steroids. Especially when they can sort of like look believable, like they don't, like they're not as big as the Incredible Hulk. They're like, hey, I'm not even that big. Like I'm like 95 kilos, 30 kilos heavy durianrider. And they call me durianrider. They say durianrider's on steroid at 65 kilos, but these 95 kilo swolgers with these fucking, what do you call them? Pumpkin heads, lantern heads, jar heads. Their fucking heads are on steroids, man. They've got this big block fucking head from so much steroids for so long. Your jaw changes, shit, your skull changes, man. Long term on anabolics, man. It's impossible to take anabolic steroids to give you any performance benefit and not get heavier. Look at Lance Armstrong. He was 15 kilos heavier than me. When I'm in peak condition and Lance is in peak condition, he's about 15 kilos heavier than me. And he was on low dosage stuff and training for the Tour de France. You know how grueling that training is? If I did that level of training, I would probably be 57 kilos, man, literally 57 kilos. That's about 20 kilos less than Lance Armstrong. Now, if I took anabolic steroids to that training, I'd probably be about 65, 66, 67, 68 maybe. But without it, 10 kilos lighter, doing that level of training. So it's impossible to take anabolic steroids, in my experience and observing professional level athletes, and not have a noticeable increase in musculature. Even Lance Armstrong's arms are pretty swole. In 2009, when we came to Adelaide, a lot of our cyclist guys were like, wow, Lance he's like a tank, man. He's a beast. He's big. He's swole. He's a fucking swolger on his Trek Madone. And we were all shocked at how big he was, but how fast he could climb. So there's a guarantee. You can't take anabolics long term and not get swole. It's impossible. And as soon as you cycle off, you start losing a lot of water retention, etc. So all these fake natties, I want them to see them. I want to see their drug tests. Not fucking some kino body naturopath. Oh, it's my testosterone, guys, and it's not too bad. You can get as swole as a motherfucker too, and just all a fucking, in my opinion, bullshit. Because none of their results are demonstrated by their friends. Where's the blood test? Where's the fucking World Anti-Doping Agency blood test, man? Where's the video of you having the blood extracted? Like my blood test, I show the fucking needle going in, the blood going out. Before I even touch the results, I'm filming them, handing them to me in the lab. You can't fake that. But these motherfuckers out there faking all this stuff, they do it every day. And even Venus says, oh, I'm not a professional bodybuilder. Yes, you are, bro. Because people buy your fucking program thinking they're going to look like you. And then here's a question to wrap this one up. Why wouldn't people take steroids? If your job is to be a motherfucking swolger, if you are paid to look a certain way, if people buy your product because you're swole, you have a treasure chest, fucking bowling ball delts, traps, itchy for days. Why wouldn't you take anabolic steroids that are far safer than drinking beer or eating a fucking Big Mac? Far safer, man. Far safer, especially in low dosages. We're not talking Ronnie Coleman dosages. We're talking Kino Body, TMZ, TMW, August, fucking Venus dosages. Not a lot. Did you train a bit, have the protein powder? And you sprout, man. It's so easy to gain muscle on steroids. It's like, you don't have to fucking do anything. You just eat and lift and you fucking grow. It's fucking so easy, man. Look how many swolgers there are now. Go to the beach, go to fucking Stereosonic, a music festival. Go on YouTube, man. It's so easy to build muscle, and all of them have got little skinny chicken legs. And they all say, I've got a bad back, can't train the back, I've got a bad back. No. It's because when you're on anabolics, your upper body just becomes disproportionately big because androgen receptor sites in the calves are genetic. That's another giveaway. They've all got the skinny little chicken legs. Some of them got skinny legs than me, and I'm a fucking marathon runner. But that's bottom line, man. Why wouldn't they take it? Their income depends on it, man. Their fame depends on it. My income and fame don't depend on my performances. Anyone can be this lean. This is not hard, man. Clean eat. But when you're doing steroids, you can't not get the results of that steroid. You can't be that swole without taking steroids, is my bottom line message. My results, attainable. Their results, impossible without anabolic exogenous steroids. Prove me wrong. Sign up to the biological passport, sign up to WADA, sign up to the UCI, get that license, get the drug test, and prove it wrong. If I was a fake natty trying to claim my innocence, I would get drug tested every motherfucking week for at least 10 anabolic agents just to prove them wrong. But none of those fuckers would. They're like, this is my last ever video, I'm not even going to acknowledge that. And they're looking left and right. Frauds. Fucking frauds.